right? Now the King James Version makes it abundantly clear, like the rest of the scripture makes it clear, and like the original Greek makes it clear, that salvation is a one-time event. However, when you read practically any other Bible translation and you go to 1 Corinthians 1:18, it's the best verse to check to see if it's a good translation. It will translate that verse as saying, to us which are being saved. It turns salvation from a one-time event, to us which are saved, into a process. We are in the process of being saved. We are not saved yet. That's demonic. So then you have, Bible versions. One of the most popular Bible versions that people use is like the ESV. And if you go to the ESV and you read John 3:36 and compare it to the King James Version, it says two totally different things. The King James Version says, "He that believes on the Son has everlasting life, and he that believes not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him." Now, if you read this in the ESV, rather than saying this, it says, "He that believes on the Son has everlasting life, but he that obeys not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him." So, it turns salvation from believing in Jesus into an act of obedience where we must obey Jesus' commandments. And there's very many more like this. And unfortunately, in the NKJV, which many people turn to as a modern version of the King James Version, it also changes a lot of very important verses, just not the more obvious ones like that. Those obvious ones stay the same, but there are a lot of obscure passages and obscure verses that have their meaning just totally changed, right? Read the book of Proverbs, read the book of Ecclesiastes, read Psalms, like what we're reading right now. If you read it in the King James Version, it's totally different, right? Totally different meanings in many, many passages. Teaching wickedness, teaching evil, teaching disgusting false doctrine, satanic doctrine. And so I would like to see an updated version of the King James. Problem is, everyone that wants to update it also decides that we're going to just change the meaning of all the words, And so it's unfortunate. It is what it is. And we're stuck with the King James Version despite its archaic grammar.